Fellow Ambazonians, happy Country Sunday. Today is Monday, April 17, 2023, Anno Domini. Ambazonia for true Ambazonians is the subject of our message today. We have reached a crucial moment when Ambazonia must be for Ambazonians and none else. Ambazonia must now be for those who are truly Ambazonians, not for foreigners, not for hyphenated Ambazonians, not for pseudo-Ambazonians. Let's briefly define our key terms, ladies and gentlemen. True Ambazonians are those whose both parents were or are from southern Cameroons or from Ambazonia by birth. Neither of the parents originated from La République du Cameroon, for instance. These are perfect Ambazonians. They are perfect Ambazonians. And it's only in this class of Ambazonians that we can find true patriots. All our genuine ARF fighters belong to this class, and that is why the genuine ARF are sacrificing everything of theirs, even their lives, their precious lives, for the freedom of homeland and her people. Hyphenated Ambazonians are those who have one parent from Ambazonia and the other from La République. They are 50% Ambazonian and 50% Cameroonese. We do not have true patriots in this category of Ambazonians. Some of them are moderates. You know what we said about moderates? That they are endowed with the will to dine with the devil without using a long spoon. We said that in our last outing. So they are moderates and tend to sympathize with the colonial genocidaire. They play hide and seek because they have a second homeland, whereas true Ambazonians don't have a second homeland. Whether Ambazonia regains her sovereignty and independence or not, these hyphenated Ambazonians call it bonnet blanc et blanc bonnet, c'est kif kif. Ça m'est égal, c'est pas mes oignons. The way up and the way down are the same. It's not my cup of tea. So it's not a cup of tea. True ARF do not fall in this class. It is from the group of these hyphenated Ambazonians that we have a good number of traitors. La République du Cameroon appointed leaders, coup plotters, the so-called unionists and federalists also belong to this class. They are there in their numbers. Have a quick look or a quick glance at the fake Canadian talks, and you will see the noxious almanac of these hyphenated Ambazonians. Hyphenated Ambazonians are currently in the slave trade market. And what are they selling? They have Ambazonia and the Ambazonian people as their sole merchandise. They are selling the country and people they call theirs for cash. The third class is that of pseudo-Ambazonians, fake Ambazonians. Here you would have people who pretend to be Ambazonians simply because they can express themselves very well in English, Pidgin, Lamso, Bafut language, Bakwere language, Bayangi language, Limbum, etc. They originate from La République du Cameroon, but their parents happen to have been working in Ambazonia or in the southern Cameroons. They attended the so-called Anglophone schools, socialized with our people, and learned our languages and our ways. These are the ones that La République du Cameroon uses as their trump card. A typical example is the man called Ellis Smith. Ellis Smith hails from Pencha in La République du Cameroon. Ellis Smith is the man who is the main screw in the La République du Cameroon mafia structure and has led so many of our fighters to drop their guns and join the so-called DDR center, where they are later on slaughtered by the La République du Cameroon B. Ellis Smith has good mastery of English and Pidgin, and he uses his language skills to drag our unsuspecting, gullible fighters into the DDR center, which is a veritable booby trap. We found him in a very conspicuous position at the Franco-Cameroon-sponsored Canadian talks, where he was working so hard for a return to normalcy within a one and indivisible Cameroon. Why take so much time to talk about this or to make this categorization? You may ask me. Yes, because in the event of an eventual plebiscite or a UN-imposed referendum, only true Ambazonians would vote for our autonomy, our freedom, our independence, our sovereignty. Hyphenated Ambazonians and pseudo-Ambazonians would try their best to bring us into the so-called one and indivisible La République du Cameroon. As it is likely that these options, that is the plebiscite and referendum, will soon be on the international table to discuss and determine our fate, it is necessary that we now embark on purification. We need to embark on a serious, thorough purification process at this moment. Let's identify all citizens from La République, all La République du Cameroon citizens still in our territory, and send them back to their own country. Let's identify and purge all hyphenated and pseudo-Ambazonians out of our interim government, our LGS, our counties, and so on, and ensure that we have 100% Ambazonianism and not a fraction of it. Not an adulterated version of Ambazonianism. God bless Ambazonia and the Amazonian people. Victory is sure.